So one thing that we always do, since you're new to the show and our listeners haven't heard from you yet, I always do a little background. I want to know who you are, where you're coming from. So everything that you say after what I ask, you got some credit behind it. I didn't just bring on some country boy off the side of the road, say, hey, you want to be on this show for a little bit? That type deal.
He found me on the side of the road.
I did find him on the side of the road. He looked poor.
I think you say, look, that's where you got me, so I don't know what's going on here. You're trying to make something up.
So, Danny, Danny, tell us how you got started in the business, and were you always wanting to be a farrier, or were you doing something else and you kind of took a steer of path?
This has always been my path. When I was 8 years old, 8 or 9, my great uncle was a old-timey blacksmith. I had a pony. He was too old to get under it, so he guided me at that age, and that's where this passion of love for horses got here.
Now, how long have you been? When did this start? I mean, I know you're a young gentleman, just like myself and Mike.
Right. Yeah, I thought this was honest show. But anyway,
it is honest show. We do have to believe you. Yeah. I mean, about what time frame are you looking at? Because we've talked here on the show that there's a period of time in our history, in the equine history, where we lost communication. And I just want to see where that communication got lost, like in the 20s or the 30s. Granted, you weren't back then, all the way back then, but grandfathers and stuff like that behind you.
Yeah.
So about what time frame as a child growing up that you decided I want to be a farrier?
Really, 8, 9, 10 years old. I knew where my destiny was. I always was an old cowboy, was raised on a farm. Daddy bought and traded horses his whole life, and it's just been what I wanted to do. I've done some other jobs in my life, but I've always wanted to do this.